Guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to ollie a fingerboard. So many people think the ollie is the easiest trick in fingerboarding because it looks so basic, but really, it's much harder than a lot of the other flips. Most flip tricks, you can just throw the board in the air and just hope it lands. In ollie, you have to maintain the board throughout the whole trick. Being that the ollie is one of the harder tricks in fingerboarding, I recommend that you guys watch the end of the video and pick up on all the little tips that I give you to help you learn the ollie. Of course, if this helps, be sure to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get into the tutorial. First point that I want to stress about the ollie is there are several components to the ollie. So first, what we have is we have the pop, which is whenever the board goes back into the ground, creating lift. And the second part is leveling out the board. So whenever, after you pop, your fingers, you want them to come up. Now, a lot of people say one finger has to go up. This is not the case. That's going to cause way too much confusion. You want to move both your fingers at the same time to even out the board. And then once you do that, you pop, you lift, you even out the board, and then you just want to stomp it down and finish. So those are the three main components that you want to focus on when trying to learn the ollie. Whenever you put all those together, it looks like this. As you probably know, it's not that easy. So I'm going to show you guys several tips that will help you to learn the ollie quicker. When learning an ollie, the first thing you want to do from stage one is you want to learn how to get the board back like this on your fingers. It may seem stupid, but this is really the first step in all ollies that we do. Check out the slow-mo clip and watch how the board ends up right here on my fingers in almost all my ollies. Now, I will stress it a little bit more than I usually do, but I do want you to see how it works. Get to the point where you can pop and have the board back like this, you're ready to ollie, and I'm going to show you guys how you can do that. So if you try and you can already just pop the board up back to your fingers like this, then you're ready to go into the next step. But if you can't, and that's a little tough for you, here's a few tips to show you guys how. You can get a ramp like this, any ramp, or even you can use your leg. I've used that before for helping people learn how to ollie. And you just want to go back on it, and you just want to lift off like this. And now this may seem stupid again, but it'll help you to get it to flat ground where you can just do this constantly, easily. And I failed a few times. It's okay though, it's okay. Now using your leg, as I mentioned, really helps. I used it before whenever I was learning how to ollie, and it really helps you to get to that point on your fingers. Whenever you translate it to flat, it's super easy. Once you figure out how to pop the board properly and get it on your fingers like that, what you want to do is you want to do the pop and get it back to your fingers like this, and you just want to finish like this, super smooth. And just keep doing it until it gets smoother and smoother. Initially, it's not going to look good at all. I'll show you guys what it'll probably look like. But of course, there's nothing wrong with this because as we make it faster and faster, here's what the progression will look like. It'd be really nice if this did work just like this for everybody, but it's going to take a lot of practice. In ways that you can overcome this part of the ollie. So whenever you ollie, a lot of people try to go forward right away and then try to pop an ollie, but it doesn't work as well because you just don't have the muscle memory yet. So if you go fakie into it and you go backwards, this can help create that little thing that we already practiced before. But you could just bring it back. So doing it fakie is definitely a great way to learn how to do it and then finally do it normal. So if you do it fakie, it's way easier and you can pop the board up like this much easier, and it's a great stepping stone to learn how to do it forward. One great tip that definitely helped me whenever I was first learning how to ollie, put something down. So that's where it marks where you want to ollie over. And it definitely helps to give you an understanding of where you want to jump from and then try to ollie over it. And it makes it so much easier whenever you're learning how to ollie. Even if it's just a small little jump, it'll help your brain to know when to jump, and it'll help so much. I know it helped me whenever I was first learning how to ollie. And it can really be anything. I just used a little leftover piece from making this ramp. If you guys want to check out the video, I make a bunch of different ramps, so you can check those out if you want. It'll definitely help you to add to your setup. These are out of cardboard and paper. They're really cool. Again, cardboard and paper. So yeah, check that out if you want. But back to the tutorial. I'm getting off track. I'm sorry. Self-promotion. So you can get something a little bit bigger that you can jump over. Eventually, you can just ollie out of nowhere. Of course, if you want to make this rail, very good obstacle to learn to ollie over. Guys, that's about all I have for you. So if you have any tips on how to do the ollie, put them in the comments for anybody else learning how to ollie so they can help them out. Thank you guys for watching to the end of this video. If you did make it here, be sure to subscribe and like the video so you can learn some more fingerboarding stuff. I know I'll probably make some more tutorials, and of course I'm going to make a bunch more little paper and cardboard ramps so you guys can check out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the end of this video. I really appreciate it. Again, this is going to take a good bit of time to learn. I know for me it took a long time. I didn't have tutorials to look at, but it will take a good bit of time, and you just want to keep practicing, build the muscle memory, and you'll get it eventually. And any questions you guys have for me, put them in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer all of them. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.